Happy Sabbath, guys. The sun is giving, and the melanin. The melanin. I'm excited. Guys, where I live right now, the weather is very bipolar. If you know, you know. So days like this is not every day. Not this time of the year. So I'm very excited. Excuse my joy. But yeah. If you've already seen the title, today I'll be doing a Sabbath vlog, and I thought of doing that today because a big part of my life, if you do not know yet, is my faith. I am a Seventh-day Adventist Christian, and I thought of sharing that with you guys because like I said, it's a big part of my life, and you get to see that even in my content, even as you get to know me. So yeah, I thought of doing this video today. So yeah, you get to see different aspects of a typical Sabbath for me. So for one, I get up pretty early on Saturdays. I'm usually up at like 5:30 because that's when I take a shower. I have work around 6. So yeah, I know some of you are probably like, work today is the but yeah, I do have work today. My job is not necessarily typical. For my Saturdays, I work as a guest services associate, and what that entails is me working at the front desk of my dorm. Yeah, it's not typical, especially for the time that I work. I'm mostly here at this time just in case of emergencies, which is essentially the biggest part. Sometimes things happen in the night, and yeah, things happen. Fire alarms go off. People may have injuries or health emergencies. So if somebody who works for the school is there at the front, it helps deal with such situations. But yeah, so yeah, that's essentially my job. It's pretty quiet at the time that I work, so because most people are asleep. But yeah, so it's pretty early. I really like to rest. The time that I chose for this is, yeah, now looking back, it's like, why? Because I'm so tired at the end of the week and I want to sleep, but I can't because I have to wake up early for work. But I appreciate that. I'm a morning person, and so having to wake up early isn't so taxing when it comes to things like my mood or my attitude throughout the day, just because, yeah, I'm a morning person. But at the same time, especially because it's at the end of the week, I realized that waking up this early, it really helps me just reset from the week and just reflect on everything. It helps me because it's quiet, and so I get to think, meditate, and pray, and so it's something that I appreciate. I'm forced to wake up because I have to be here, despite my exhaustion, but it just helps me reset and start off my day of rest and worship really well. So I enjoy that. I get that time to myself, which I don't really get during the week. And so, yeah, it works. But yeah, what else do I do during my shift? I talk to my family. During the week, I don't really get much time to go home. So, yeah, I get to talk to my family, which I am about to do now. So, I will see you guys in a little bit, but yeah, that's for the very first part of my day. So yeah, see you guys soon. Hey again, I am here doing my makeup as I get ready for church, but just a quick disclaimer, I am not a makeup guru, so please just bear that in mind even as you see me doing my makeup. Yeah, I am just applying the Revlon Color Stay shade 510 matte foundation, and guys, I really like this foundation. I got it off of Amazon, so at first I was really skeptical because it was the first time I was purchasing makeup, at least foundation, online, and I didn't really know if I would match my skin really well, but I really like the way this foundation blends with my skin. I like the matte finish, and I like the way it smells. I just really like it. I used MAC foundation before, and that's what I was most familiar with. My mom used MAC foundation, and I have sensitive skin, so I was scared, honestly, to try something different because I didn't know how I would react. But I really like this foundation. It works for me. But yeah, so just getting that done. But what's my typical go-to makeup look? I only recently started doing like my makeup in addition to like anything beyond foundation. And I think my go-to is a close to natural look. It's what I prefer. It's what I just like. I fancy it. I don't like to look too different from the way I typically look like without makeup. So I just really like the way it looks. I like the nude look as well. But I will be doing my eyeshadow. Well, I didn't record that because honestly, I didn't know how that was gonna turn out. I only started doing my eyeshadow recently. I got an eyeshadow palette recently, so I didn't know how that was gonna work out, but I think it turned out okay. But yeah, I only recently started doing my eye makeup, and I don't know, I like it. I enjoy doing my eye makeup. Something about me, I really like painting, and sometimes I don't get the chance to do that. But whenever I'm doing my eye makeup, at least of late, it reminds me of that, and I just enjoy the artistic side to it. And I think it looks really pretty when it's done well. However, when it comes to like the spiritual aspect of it, I grew up in a conservative Adventist culture, and within those circles, doing things like makeup, especially beyond foundation or powder. Well, I know some people have a problem with powder as well, but generally doing makeup was something that was shunned upon, if I could put it that way. And so I also held that perspective for a really long time. But currently or presently in my spiritual walk, I hold no problems or issues with it. I think especially when it's done in moderation. I haven't found anything wrong with it biblically, and so yeah, it's something that it's part of my journey, with God, and especially when it comes to how I present myself. And so that's my take on it. But yeah, I enjoy it. But that's that. And here is my final look. And yeah, getting ready to go to church. Here we go. Hey guys, so I am now at church. I worship, serve, or volunteer at New Life Fellowship, and I volunteer as a stage manager. Now, what the role of a stage manager entails is that you essentially manage the liturgy, or you ensure that the people on the program know exactly what they're supposed to do, where they're supposed to go, and ensure that they have everything, especially for a speaker. So yeah, I help make sure that everybody goes on stage when they're supposed to be on stage, and they know what they're supposed to do. So helping the program run smoothly. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys a bit of what that means and how exactly the service goes at New Life Fellowship. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Alright, so the program typically begins with the outpour or opening prayer, which is followed by a song by the praise team. And then after that, you have the welcome, which is where an individual welcomes everybody to the service and also does an icebreaker, which helps people engage. And then after that, you have the creative element, which could either be a lyrical dance, a poem, anything creative, really. And then you have an intercessory prayer. And then you have the praise and worship segment by the praise team. And then you get into the sermon. So this month, the month of March, is Women's Empowerment Month. So you have females taking over the service. So this is how it goes.
So The basis for my intercessory prayer today is by this time tomorrow. I'm going to say to the people in the back, God said by this time tomorrow. God did not say you're going to recover what was lost in isolation when you get to heaven. God didn't say you're going to recover what you lost in those bad relationships when you get to the other side. God didn't say that you're going to recover the justice that you deserve today when the world comes to an end later on. God said everything that's promised in your future is still on schedule because by this time tomorrow, you're going to have what you need to recover from your situation. It'll turn in my favor. Thank you, Lord. It's turning around for me. If you need God to turn something around for you, won't you stand where you are? If you believe that your God.
Alright guys, so I am now home. As you can see, I have changed into something more comfortable. But yeah, please bear with me guys. I did not record in the afternoon just because I took a nap. I needed the rest. But follow me as I prepare dinner. So I'm preparing shima right now. I had already prepared the fish earlier. I just fried the fish, tilapia. And then yeah, so having shima with Chinese cabbage and fried tilapia. Guys, I love shima. I'm a Zambian girl and I love my roots. I represent even here in terms of food. I love shima. Nothing slaps like it for me, so gotta have it, especially on the weekends when you can even sleep nicely. But yeah, I love me some shima, so I'm just tiakulaling the shima, and yeah, we shall be setting it on a plate soon. So this is how the final prep looked. Yeah, the meal slapped, guys. It slapped. But yeah, that is that. And yeah, I got to spend the rest of my night with someone special, watched a movie, and called it a night. So this has been my video, guys. I hope you enjoyed my Sabbath vlog. And yeah, see you next time. I cannot wait to post my new video. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and yeah, I appreciate seeing you guys' comments. So till next time, guys, have a great week.